A Deinosuchus is already strong enough on its own, but today we're gonna mutate an even stronger Deinosuchus, breed an entire army with it, and fight the alpha boss here on Ragnarok. So without further ado, let's begin. It has been a while, but now we're back on Ragnarok, and I've brought over the Deinosuchus that we tamed from the island playthrough. Now here are the ones with the highest stat points. We have a melee damage 54, weight 64, stamina 59, and health 62. Obviously amazing stats, but you know, you have to remember these guys don't have an oxygen stat, so they get more stat points that they can just distribute on the other stats. And yeah, we have the kibble here on Ragnarok as well, so it wouldn't be that difficult to tame some. But if we already have some high-level Deinosuchus, why not just use them here? So to begin, I'm just going to breed them a bit to get the perfect pair. And then once we have multiple females of the perfect pair and just one male, we'll start the mutation process. Let me quickly get that done and then we'll be back. I messed something up with the recording, but I'll quickly get you back up to speed. So I let the stam and weight Deinosuchus mate together. And then we had that male baby here with the stam and weight stat that we want. Then I bred that with the melee female Deinosuchus, and then we also had the melee stat we wanted. Then I bred that with the health Deinosuchus until we had a perfect male and female with all the stats we wanted. And then yeah, I bred those together, and now we have a total of 13 females right here. Doesn't look like that much, but I believe if I go out here, let me quickly go into orbit cam. There, look at that, look at all those heads. That is crazy. But I already let them breed here, the perfect male and all the perfect females. In here we now have a male with a mutation into health, a male with a mutation to stam, one with a mutation into melee. So all we need is another male with a mutation into weight. And there are already, what is that, like 200 eggs, 210 eggs in here. So let's quickly hatch those as well. And hope we get a weight mutation, a male weight mutation obviously. So the normal level for our perfect female and male is level 286. Now I'm gonna just look for level 288. There you go, and we have all the mutations. Sadly not a single male that we could use for the stats, but we can use the female mutations for the colors. So I check all the colors, nothing here that interests me. I also check to the level 290s. That could be a double or even triple mutation, you know. The odds are very small, but that could happen as well, so I'm checking that as well. Nothing there. Let's hatch the rest of the eggs we have right here. And once again, look for level 288. Okay, we have some. This here has a weight mutation, but it's a female. For the males, I check both the color and the stats. And there we go. Weight mutation on this guy. Let's quickly still check if we have a level 290. Nope, we do not. Okay, we can kill the rest. Throw this weight one in here as well. I can put the perfect male aside. I still keep them during the process in case I mess something up. So in here we also have the Deinosuchus just with the best stats, you know, just in case something goes wrong. But yeah, let's start with health. So I'm gonna take the health Deinosuchus, throw it in here, quickly rename it so that I know which one is which. And I usually just name it health 1, so 1 mutation into health. And now, yeah, we'll let it grow up. We do have a feeding trough down here, right here with some meat. We don't have that much left. But yeah, our baby Deinosuchus here will grow up fast enough that he can, there we go. He already has the feeding trough icon over its head so that it can eat from there. And once he's grown up, we'll enable mating on him and try to get another mutation onto health, and then basically do the same thing over and over again until we have all the stacked mutations we wanted. Alright, next up, let's take a quick break and talk about the colors. So I'm here on a, as you can see, modded flat map. Over here I have built our the island base, you know, kind of tested it out. Here also the polymer farm and some other buildings that I've just, you know, try it out. Over here we have the kibble farm, but yeah, this is basically where I just try stuff out. And yeah, this guy right here is just to check the color regions, because for the Deinosuchus we only need color region 0, 4, and 5. The color regions are numbered 0 to 5 instead of 1 to 6, you know. And now, yeah, I have some options. This one here I like very much. Kind of like a bit darker-ish red with a white belly. Then here, kind of like an aquamarine body with a white belly. Right here, a purple body with white belly, green body with a white belly, and just a full-on white albino Deinosuchus. I really like the albino right here, just completely white, all the 3 color zones. I really like the red here though. So yeah, I believe I'll try and go for one of those, either the red with the white belly or the completely just albino white Deinosuchus. I did also just try around a bit, but I feel like for the belly, white is just the best option, because if I go like blue here, as you can see, like some sprinkles go all the way up here and around the eye as well. Maybe blue isn't the best color. What else fits well? There we go. This is it with an orange. It's just not really what I like. Also here the tail, as you can see, kind of has some spots as well. For that region, I feel like the color ID 36, that is like an extra bright white, just looks the best. So yeah, I'll try and go for either this one right here. This one has the color code 68, 68, 36. Like I said, the color regions 1, 2, and 3 are not used. And then obviously the white one just has a full 36, 36, 36. And number 36 is also a special white, as I said. I can, for example, switch them all to 233. And now the last one, 0. You saw that it got a bit darker. So this is it with the color ID is 233. And it's way darker than the 36. That's because the 36 really is just a brighter white. And yeah, I'll try and get those color combinations either or. Not sure yet which one I prefer, but I feel like the just full-on white albino looks kind of cool. So let's head back to the Ragnarok map and continue the mutation process. Alright, we're slowly but surely getting there. We have a male Deinosuchus here, missing color 4 is his name. And as you can see, we're missing this color region right here. That should be another 68. And if we go over here, this one has it. So, and this is a female, of course. And now we're just gonna breed those a couple times, you know, until we have the color we actually want. And once we have that final color, we can pair it with one of these here. Those are just the final stats Deinosuchus, one male, one female. And yeah, the stats, as you can see, 21,000 health, 2,500 stamina, 1,500 weight, and 600, almost 80% melee damage. And that is before imprinting, of course. So yeah, let's hope we can get the colors we want here. We already have 2 eggs. Let's just hatch those and see. Yeah, oh, here the last color region 5 is missing. So I'll just wait a bit, hatch some more eggs, and hope we can get a Deinosuchus with all the colors we want. All right, we have another batch here. Let's see, nothing. There's always just one color region missing. Nope. Oh, this one is it. 68, 68, 36. So let's grab that one. Oh, and this one here as well. Maybe those were twins, I guess. That's possible. Yeah, so we have 2. I would say that's already enough. Let's just quickly put those 2 away. Put them in our box of just filled with mutated Deinonychus that we just don't need at the moment. And yeah, let's let them grow up and then mate them with the stats male, of course, because they're both female. And then we can continue. Alright, we had 50 eggs here. Let's just hatch them all. And now obviously we need quite a bit of luck because we need the entire stat mutation. So that should be level 394. And also the 3 color regions that we need. So let me look for level 390 and up. Okay, that is close. You see that 268, but not the last region here as well. Here we actually even have a mutation into food. I'll keep this one here. It's a male. That would be great because it would mean that we have all the stats we want and 2 of the 3 color regions that we want. So if I don't get lucky with the upcoming hatches within the next maybe like 10-15 minutes, I'll just switch him with the final stats Deinosuchus. And then yeah, we basically have a higher chance of getting our desired Deinosuchus quicker, if you know what I mean. Alright, 10 minutes later we have 60 more eggs. And let's hatch them all and see if we can be lucky enough to get what we need. Okay, a lot of like final stats level thingies. There's a huge lag right now. There we go. That's a male with all the mutations and all the 3 color regions we need. Perfect. But now we also need a female. And now here the same thing. I could just take one of those. Like this female right here, you know? It's just missing the first color region, but has all the stats. So if you made those 2 here together, we would have the end result a lot faster. But the question is if they will be grown up before we just have another female from an egg here. So let's throw them out of the dino ball, let them grow up, and maybe we can actually use them. And there we go, level 394, all the mutations, all the color regions. And yeah, the other one here just finished growing up. But now we have those Deinosuchus that we need. Let me pick up the ones we don't need anymore. And there we go. Those are our final male and females mating currently, with all the same stats, all the same color regions. Well, I didn't imprint them. I forgot to imprint them, but I'll just let them mate until we have 24 Deinosuchus. So 12 male, 12 female would be the best. Because then we have an army with a total of 20 Deinosuchus, and then we have 4 spare Deinosuchus. 2 of those I will basically use as a normal tame, and the 2 remaining ones will basically be backups in case a mutated one dies. So yeah, let's wait for another maybe 15-20 minutes, and then we should be done. Alright, we have all the necessary Deinosuchus, 24 in total, 12 male, 12 female, and now I'm just going on a walk with, what's that, maybe 6 of them? Yeah, the other ones just wanted cuddle, some cooked meat jerky, and some cyanberry. And these guys here want to go for a walk, so it's always the easiest to just put them in a dino ball, throw them out, like outside the breeding building, and just go on a walk like that. Now we need 2 more imprints. There we go. And the last one. There we go. Perfect. This is the male batch that is currently growing up. The females are already grown up, so let me just throw out the males. And as you can see, it basically says they want another imprint, but they're still in 100% imprinting. They're just saying that because I just threw them out again of a dino ball. So yeah, let's quickly wait for the male batch to grow up all the way as well. And then we're done and we'll do some testing. May I present our mutated Deinosuchus called Drax. Saddle painted, mutated, imprinted. And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, let me quickly show you the stats. With imprinting, we have 25,680 health, 2,500 stamina, 1,800 weight, and a bit over 800% melee damage. So yeah, 20 mutations each into health and melee damage, and then 6 mutations into weight and 8 mutations into stamina. Here with weight and stamina, I just went to a value where I was like, yeah, okay, that's probably about enough. And now, yeah, we're here in front of a cave entrance, actually. The coordinates are 22 latitude and 42 longitude. And in this cave, we're gonna go retrieve 2 artifacts, the artifact of the cunning and the artifact of the immune. And yeah, we're gonna test out our Drax here and see what he can, what kind of damage he can dish out. And it's a very open cave, so it really is just a great spot to try it out. Alright, the first victim, an Uranio, let's see. Okay, 580 normal damage. It's pretty good. Let's see if we can find some more stuff. Megalanias, there we go. It's actually great. We need some Megalania toxin for the boss fight that I'll be doing here on Ragnarok soon with our mutated Deinosuchus army that we've just finished. Alright, so 581 to be exact is our normal damage. Let's do a tail whip. Almost 740, that's also pretty good. And now let's level 1 point into melee damage and then see how that changes things. There we go, 1 point into melee damage. There's a Megalania right in front of us. 590, okay, so increases by 9. Not really that much, but it will do. And I mean, we know what we're all waiting for. So let's hit a Gigabyte on this Titanoboa right here in front of us. Let's charge it up all the way and bam. 4,500 health, or damage, I should say. That is pretty good. And that is also with that additional point into melee damage. So let's put 2 more points into melee damage just to see. We were at, what did I say, 4,500? 4,500 and something. And let's hit that Megalania here and 4,700. That's a good increase for just 2 levels. Let's also see by how much the health goes up. We're at 25,680, 27,000. Okay, that is very high. Yeah, let's just keep it at, well, let's maybe go up a bit. 34,000 for the moment. And also put some into melee damage. There we go. And this is already the artifact of the immune. There we go. Let's pick that up. I don't think we have an order on here. Otherwise, I would have, waited a bit and grabbed another one, but it's okay. So let's go back a bit and head to the next artifact. All right, we have a sleeping Megalosaurus here, level 55. I believe we can one-shot it, right? Yep, didn't even stand a chance to fight back. We got him. And yeah, our normal damage, or just normal bite damage, I guess, is now 620 with those what, 3 levels into melee damage in total? No, 4. Okay. Yeah, I don't know to how much health I want to get these guys. 50,000 maybe? I guess that could be a good balance. And then the rest just into melee damage. But yeah, stamina and weight I'm observing right now while going to the artifact look pretty good with the, you know, just the normal stat without any leveling. So yeah, I do believe I'll only level melee damage and health for these guys. Oh yeah, and I also need to test the tail whip damage again. Almost 800. That's pretty incredible. So yeah, very happy with it. The colors look amazing in my opinion. I really like them. Kind of like a wine red, you know, very dark, but still a bit bright. And then just a white belly. And yeah, the same on the saddle there. Yeah, let me know in the comments for sure what you think of it, or if you would have preferred another color variation. But yeah, let's park up our Deinosuchus right here, and I believe we can actually grapple up there. Let me quickly grab all the tributes, because we need to put them in a Dino Ball, I believe. Because there can be some creatures up here, if I remember correctly. So let's see, can we Dino Ball them from up here? We can, perfect. Let's get back to our grappling hook, there we go, and there we go. I don't see anything right now, like any creatures. Throw out our Deinosuchus, there we go. And then back here is the artifact of the immune, I believe. Lots of crystals though. Very good spot for some crystals. No, the artifact of the cunning, my bad. Okay, no creatures here. It's good to know. And yeah, if we're already cave hunting, let's go to another cave because we can need some more artifacts. I'll quickly summarize all the artifacts I've gathered for the boss fight. So I started out here at 70 latitude, 42 longitude with the Wyvern trench, or the Wyvern cave, I guess. And all the way in the back was the artifact basically just waiting for us. And then while going out of the cave, I encountered an Alpha Wyvern, and I wasn't sure if we could take it with the Deinosuchus, but turns out it really was quite easy. And yeah, we gathered a bunch of levels for the Deinosuchus, which was great. Then next up, I continued to the open ocean at 47 latitude, 3 longitude, and just swam directly down to go into the Tuso trench. And as the name implies, there are obviously lots of Tusos down there, including an Alpha one. But we were able to take care of that pretty easily as well, and therefore also gained some black pearls, which is always nice. And at the bottom of the seafloor was then the artifact that we were looking for. Next up was the Ice Worm Queen, and the entrance was here at 31 latitude, 38 longitude. And I quickly flew in there with our Griffin. There's a part where you can actually fly in, and was greeted with a lot of loot crates, a lot of loot, nice blueprints, always happy to have. And then yeah, after a while, as you can see, hit this basically invisible barrier, where I assume you just can't use flyers anymore. So I switched to the Deinosuchus, bought some male ice worms, which was pretty easy as well with our mutated Deinosuchus. Continued down the cave, found some more loot, and then got hit by another invisible barrier, and just quickly had to throw our Drax into a Dino Ball. I then attacked the Ice Worm Queen with our female mutated Deinosuchus, and after one final Gigabyte, we were able to take her down as well. For the reward, we obviously got some more loot crates with some great blueprints and armor pieces and weapons, etc., as you can see here. And then I flew down to the artifact room where the Ice Worm Queen also has her babies and a dead Giga for some reason. And yeah, that was the third artifact. Then next up was the Lava Golem. The entrance there was at 18 latitude, 28 longitude. I just basically did some jump and run with some grappling hooks, grabbed a loot crate, used another grappling hook one more time to go up to a cliff with a crack in the wall. There were some creatures, so I threw out the Deinosuchus and quickly took care of those. And the next room was already the artifact room, so with another grappling hook, I got that out of the way. I still wanted to get the Lava Golem done, you know, for some more loot. So I continued with another grappling hook into another crack in the wall. I had to destroy some crystals, and then we were in the Lava Golem dungeon. I triggered the aggro on the Lava Golem, and as you can see, it didn't really do much damage to us on our Deinosuchus. His attack where he throws the lava stone or whatever does apply the fire effect, so that was kind of like the only dangerous thing. But as long as I could avoid it and do some headshot damage to it, we were able to defeat him quite quickly. And yeah, that basically just destroyed him at the end. And we got some more loot crates, as you can see here. Next up was the maze in the desert with the entrance coordinates being 52 latitude, 78 longitude. I had to go prone in the beginning, press some buttons and then do a jump and run, where I got attacked by some capros and piranhas, as you can see here. Found a drop in between and then I got bullied by some aranios, but after using the pike it was actually quite easy to get rid of them. Right next to them was a loot drop that was actually trapped, so I had to approach it very carefully. Then came a big combination of button presses in a short period of time, which was kind of difficult. There is a video guide in the description down below, which helped me a lot, so if you want to do this cave as well, definitely go check that out. After that I found one of the 4 artifacts in this cave. Next up I had to sacrifice a creature and I totally forgot about that, so I sadly had to throw in our otter. I was then able to continue to some more jump and runs, which were fairly easy, and after that came the boss arena with the Spirit Dire Bear and Spirit Dire Wolf. They were very easy to defeat with our mutated Deinosuchus, and after 5 waves of those we were granted access to the 2 artifacts that were in the small boss arena. I grabbed those, left the cave and just got right back in basically because we needed another artifact. However, I quickly tamed up a dodo before doing that, just so I was prepared for the offering this time around. I went back in the cave, took a different route this time, swam through some shark-infested waters, had to press some buttons again, fight a Carno, some Troodons without a torch because I forgot to bring one, and some more cave creatures. Next came a jump and run where when you fall down you instantly die, so I had to take my time, be a bit more careful and just line up my jumps. But yeah, in the end it was alright. I also found a loot drop in between with this amazing Giga saddle. But yeah, after that I finally got to the artifact of the Skylord, which was the last one we were missing. I then just had to sacrifice our dodo, fight some more onyx, and was finally out of the cave. Then last but not least I needed some creature tributes, so I first of all killed some Deinosuchus for some Sarco skin, then some Brontos for the sauropod vertebrae, some Thylas for the Thylaclaws, and also some Spinos, which I thought were hard to find, but in this cliff biome it was actually quite easy, there were a lot of them. Now yeah, we have everything, we have all the tributes, all the artifacts, so let's get to the boss fight. Alright, this is it, moment of truth. We have a total of 10 mutated Deinosuchus here, a normal Yuri that we tamed in our Valguero playthrough, and 9 mutated Therazinos that we also used for the Valguero Alpha boss. Alright, let's put the last artifact in here, spawn the Alpha boss fight, and actually, with the help of our handy push thingy, push the sweet vegetable cakes from item caches to all the Therazinos. There we go. Now every Therazino has 11 sweet veggie cakes. Those are the stats of our Deinosuchus, 50,000 health, 1,200 melee damage, and the Therazinos almost 30,000 health and almost 1,400 melee damage. But we will obviously be on our Yuri. There we go. Let's whistle them over there for the moment. There we go. And for boss fights like these, I always feel like, sure, our mutated Deinosuchus are strong, but Therazinos with sweet veggie cakes are just so incredible that I always feel like I just need some of them, you know? There we go. We have our first ice worms here. Let's hope our guys get rid of those. There we go. Doing some good damage. Perfect. And I believe we need a total of 3 waves from the ice worms until Nunatak, the Wyvern here, lands. So yeah, let's just get this over with and actually boost our guys already. Oh, there comes a snowball. Yeah, I should try and avoid this. The snowball or the snow boulder, I guess, really deals a lot of damage. And now we're also slowed down, which is obviously not good either. There we go. This is the second wave of the ice worms, and they're obviously just focusing us here on the Yuri. So let's just circle around a bit, walk from side to side. Hope our guys take care of them, because yeah, we're here on the Yuri, obviously just made for support with some health, you know, nothing, no levels pumped into melee damage, obviously. I actually don't remember what kind of saddle we have on the Theres, but I guess you saw it there when I showed the stats. And now I'm basically just waiting for the third wave of the ice worms, so that the Wyvern, the Nunatak, will actually land. Let's boost everyone up again. There we go. And the third wave is here. Perfect. Let's let our guys take care of that. Okay, that was quick. Look at how these guys just fell to their death. Now he should land. And there we go. He has landed. Let's do another courage roar. Oh, he's actually not focusing on us. perfect. Let's try and stay as far away as we can while we can still, or while we're still in range of Courage Roaring. There we go. Let's keep everyone excited and fired up. And once we have 25% of his health gone, he should get back up in the air. There we go. Now he's at 75% health. And let's get our guys just over here. Now the ice worms are added again, of course. And yeah, it's basically just to rinse and repeat, you know, surviving the ice worms or getting rid of all the ice worms. 3 times, Nunatak lands, we attack him for 25% health. And yeah, hopefully we can do that 4 times successfully, of course, while we, try and evade the ice boulders. I was not successful there. Because yeah, they slow us down, they deal a lot of damage, and that's obviously not what we want while being on a UD. But let's also try and keep our guys... exactly when I do the Courage Roar, he just hits us with another ice boulder. Okay, let's just get them fired up right now with the Courage Roars. And then I'm done. There we go. And the next phase is here. Let's see, can we get out of here before we get stuck? Yes, there we go. But so far it looks okay. Our health stat is doing fine on the UD. So yeah, let's just keep at it and hope everything turns out well. Oh, and there we go. He landed again, but behind us, which is not good. Let's try and get out of here, but we are slow. There we go. Please leave us alone. Please just focus on my guys. Nope. Okay. Yeah, he's obviously doing quite a lot of damage to us, even though we have an Ascendant saddle. But let's just keep running, or I guess slow walking because we're slowed. Yeah, no, it just has no use. Oh, there we go. Okay, it worked. All right, all right, all right. We have our guys in front of us, so basically between us and the boss. There we go, 50% health. And our UD is doing okay regarding health. And now we're kind of getting cornered here by the ice worms. But our guys should take care of it. And now he's landing. Let's try and get out of the way. That didn't work well. Oh, there we go. Okay, we still got out. Perfect. Let's try. Can we keep him away? Yep, there we go. Okay, he's focused on our army. Not focused on us. That's what we want. Do some more Courage Roars. I believe everyone is... yeah, everyone is psyched up and ready to fight. What are the damage numbers saying? Close to 1,000. He is dealing heavy damage as well, though. There we go. He's now at... seems like a bit more than 25%. Is he regenerating a bit? Probably. So I guess we need to repeat this 2 more times. Yeah, I'll just bring you guys back every time he lands. Because, I mean, this right here with the ice worms is just always the same. And it's not that difficult, as you can see. We just got another round of all the ice worms gone. So yeah, see you in a bit. And there we go. He is landing once again. Let's... nope, we have him chasing us again. Can we get away? I don't think so. He's gonna just freeze us again, so we're slowed. Yep, exactly. Alright, well, our guys need some boost, so let's give them that Courage Roar and just tank some damage, I guess. And yeah, it looks like he regenerated it quite a bit. So we do need to do it 2 more times. But then he should be down, hopefully. We are taking quite a bit of damage, but I guess it should be okay. Oh, okay, our Deinosuchus are starting to die. Let's hope that was the only one for now. Nope, never mind. 2 more, 3 more. 5 more. Oh, man. Alright, this is the last wave of ice worms. And as you can see, we have no more Deinosuchus left. Just a couple, Therazinos. Let's get them all rallied up here. Some are even over encumbered, I believe. Yeah, let's just stay together, guys. We are a pack. We are we are one herd. Let's stay together and fight this guy. There we go. All right, everybody. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. What could be weighing them down? Maybe Deathworm horns? Give me all of that. Leech blood. Organic polymer. I don't know what's going on in the background there. Raw meat.
There we go. And then I just drop all my stuff. Yep, okay. They're no longer over encumbered. Please, guys. Please, let's fire them up again. Do some courage roars. Not sure if we can go another round, honestly. Yeah, the bad thing is they get knocked down quite a bit. Or knocked back, I guess. Not, yeah. You know what I mean? Come on. Now, obviously, you also dropped my stuff. It's not that important, but it's a bit annoying. Come on, we're so close. Come on, we're so close. No, okay, one Therizino is gone. Come on, guys. Please, we got this. Okay, let me turn him around so they can get to him a bit easier. Okay, I guess that didn't work out. Yes, please. We're so close. Oh my god, thank god. Oh, okay. There we go, let's go over there. We did it. Alpha Nunatak, whatever you pronounce it. 550 element. Let's see if we can get our stuff back that I just hastily threw away. Oh yeah, we have so many. There we go. That's it. Yeah, it was the Deathworm horns. I should have disabled you know, tribute collection for our guys here. Let's see what these guys are on. Okay, 16,000 health. 10,000. They hold up quite a bit, even better than I thought. Well, the ones that survived at least. 4,000. Okay. 40 seconds remaining. Let's quickly grab all the saddles and throw them right in here. Just so we don't lose any, because they do cost a lot of resources. And some Therizino saddles as well. But yeah, that is it. We beat the Alpha Ragnarok boss. Thankfully, I brought some Therizinos along, because the Deinosuchus army would not have done it on their own. So, we were successful here in Ragnarok. Defeated the Alpha Nunatak, mutated some great Deinosuchus even though they weren't able to defeat the Alpha boss on their own. I'm sure Beta would have worked, I'd say, with just Deinosuchus. But yeah, we needed some Therizino support there. But yeah, on its own, honestly, great creature. I really like it. We deal a lot of damage here, as you can see. So yeah, thanks a lot for being here. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you again in the next one as well. Have a nice day.